We're on a little late, but on nevertheless. It's a short, chill little stream today. Yo, Tucker, what's up, man? How you doing? Thanks for the resub, man. 17 months, goddamn. It's been a while, huh? There's probably people at 1K LP now, isn't there? God damn, they are. Alright, let's see what we can do. Let's get some more games in. Aced my drive test today? Hey, congrats, man. Apparently the sound just broken. Was it the jazz? Well, it's because the league doesn't do anything. Like, doesn't actually have much sound like going on right now. So there's a lot of empty space usually. So I wanted to, fill it. Is the jazz that loud? Okay, let me turn it down a bit. It shouldn't be that loud. Oh, I know why. Wait. Okay, yeah, I know why. Give me 1 second. No, the league is just muted. Alright. That's an issue. Yeah, no, like, it's not that everything else is quiet. I forgot I changed the default sound. Give me 1 sec. There we go. We're good again. Who do I want to play mid? I don't know the meta. We've been playing some Zed lately.
The deadliest.
I hate not getting my main role because it's like I can play other roles. I'm just not confident, you know? Who is there? Is the music still loud? Okay. Wait. Legit. Something's fucking wrong with my audio again. Like, the desktop audio keeps dying. Whatever. I'll just turn that down a bit. There you go. How's that? Is that better? Just making sure everything else is... Yeah, everything else is good. I honestly would have chased, but it did not look like a very chase friendly game. So we're just meta abusing. Did I take the right adaptive rune? I might have taken AP, MR, but like, No, I've got armor. We're good. Nice and chilling. Let's do 3 pot. I don't think it's a refillable matchup. I just play with jungle. Honestly, I probably could Rek'Sai mid here if I had the mid lane counter pick.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
No, Poppy. Poppy exists. I was happy fun league time. Oh, we're about to see. We're against fucking Pentalist and Nunu, so I'm... God knows if I disrespect jungle, I'm getting my ass beat. So... We're probably just gonna play for Q poke and farm safely. Get our item spikes and scale. Is Nunu? That's current rank 2 NA. We got rank 1 top lane, and I'm just chilling here. On off roll, on a champion I don't play too often. It's a little awkward. I don't know what my better secondary Q is, to be honest. Like, I think me being filled mid is better than me being filled jungle, even though I perform more often in the jungle. Just because jungle's such a more important role. If I'm filled mid, I won't solo lose game. Oh, Pentalist got rank. Oh yeah, Pentalist is rank 1. Tony top is rank 2. Yeah. Tony hit like Shelly early and then just was content for a bit. Now he's just playing Decay, I think. He's just trying to stay in the top ranks. So yeah, we don't ego this lobby. Look at that farming. Yo, we missed nothing. Hits 3 here, so we're just respecting that real quick. No, we missed cannon. No, that other one's just a mid laner. That's not Tony. Bro does not play LeBlanc, man. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I don't win this matchup though. Tucker, can you quickly search up the matchup stats for this shit? Because I feel like I just never kill her. Yeah, a grin is kind of cracked, not gonna lie. That's me flash. Yeah, so it's not ideal for me, huh? Can I go on UGG and just search up the early gold leads? Cause I'm more just thinking about laning phase. Cause I'll scale, right? I'm Zed. I kind of chill, get my ability haste. Why did I pop a potion? I don't have refillable. I thought I had refillable for a sec. I think I was the #1 champion I'd delete. I feel that. I don't think I really need to take a reset right now. And she wants to hold wave here. We just can't have to hold W though, because it's new. No, the CLG support is not having a great show this game, I'm afraid. Oh my. He just stole my cannon, man, and it didn't. He just stole my fucking cannon. Jesus. I don't think this is a fight I'm too fond of. I'm just leaving. No, I'm dead. Nah, but like... This guy kind of griefed it, no?
Balance is weakness.
Like, realistically, I should just flash a Tahm Kench Q. That's really it. Because Nautilus went too early. I didn't have cooldowns there.
Balance is a fool's master.
Last time I said I wasn't sure, I said I'd try, man.
An enemy has been slain.
Shit's whack. I'm gonna avoid hitting the minions too much here. I have 2 wards, I might as well just drop one pixel there.
Weapons wasted.
Because we're into. Oh, I see. I can't ever get Prio because, like, they've got the Tahm Kench perma hovering for push. So I'm always late on these rotations. Kind of feels like shit. Wait, we just kill Poppy here, no? I'm just gonna get assist. We got that covered. Nice.
An enemy has been slain.
Yeah, I'll fight. Okay, I'll try to show up this Thursday for sure then. Because if y'all are in dire need, I understand.
Only the worthy will survive.
We just ping people off plays mid. Honestly, I'm not confident in like making these plays. Oh, Bone Void? Bro's got the Twitter crew. God damn. I don't really know Bone Void, and he doesn't really know me though, but I see him around on the TL.
Killing spree.
I'm just primitive, have no prio mid.
The shadows have enlightened me.
We've almost got Ravenous Hydra here.
It's a trap. Be ready.
Oh. Found the ward.
Brave the shadows.
Oh, they're sitting at really at top. Yeah, I'll push up mid. Poppy's here instead.
Balance is weakness.
Alright. I'm backing up before Nunu comes mid.
Core wisdom.
I got Rav Hydra.
Balance is a fool's master.
Wave state's kinda not amazing though, and I don't have TP. I'm just gonna greed and stay here. Nice shut down.
Our weapons wasted.
Your team has destroyed the turret.
Truth lies in
Like, frankly, my job right now is to just not die to the Nunu spam ganks. Because he, like, as you can see, he's going to be coming mid a lot, right? I avoid dying to that. It makes things much harder.
no technique is forbidden. We follow the wrong master.
Sword real quick.
Turret plating will soon fall.
Just holding on to W, because again, no vision on Nunu.
Do not
Just chilling.
crowded path. Without a sound.
I can't hit my skill shots. Nice.
Enemy. Shut down.
Ah, he actually dies though. Not sure what happened.
Shadows have enlightened.
He's being himself. Something must have happened. I'm hoping it wasn't my bad though, because I genuinely would not know. The play itself felt pretty good though. I'm just gonna reset here. We got a dragon coming up. Let's go Duskblade.
Bring the shadows and find the truth.
I think this is a Duskblade game. That should be Poppy teleport.
Balance is weakness.
Okay, I'm gonna have to be careful here. They might look for a play on me bot
Oaks of wisdom.
in return for Herald. No one's in the bush though.
Balance is a fool's master.
Good word coverage. This is why I like high-low gameplay. Like, even though, like, I'm not a good mid laner, yeah? Like, we're playing consistent. That early game was a little bit of a mess. Like, I think they're flaming me because I could have done more, but frankly, I can't get the most of my champion. We just can't do that. Rumble's dead. We don't have numbers advantage here. There's no reason for me to move.
Lies in darkness.
I should actually just stay bot here. Rumble's just perma tilted though.
No technique is forbidden.
Turret has been destroyed.
Ouch. That hurt.
Do not fear the shrouded path.
It's a big chunk.
Without a sound.
I can stay if Jax is staying top. We should swap though, get more gold onto the carry. Like, I could be a win con, but it's just, I wouldn't count on it.
What I have done cannot be undone.
Okay, maybe I actually go Eclipse instead this game. Rallies. Maybe try to find some. There's gonna be a lot of resistant play this game. I got taken further down than I expected because I wanted to just get a quick little chunk. Oh, Lord. Don't die here. I wanted to get a quick little chunk onto that Tom Kench because I figured I really was dead. Nice. Oh. I mean, that works. I had a shutdown though, so it's only 150. Let's Poppy Flash. Ah, they traded. Yeah, that's fine.
Tradition is the core.
Two wards, I don't have anyone to place them where they'll actually be useful. Because right now, because of these deep wards, we'll have all the information we need. No, no, this Poppy TP.
An enemy has been slain. An ally has been slain. Ally has been slain.
Well then.
The truth lies in darkness.
Oh no, that's just gone, bro.
No technique is forbidden.
You want Jack's spot to match the Poppy, I think.
Do not fear the shrouded path.
Where the hell is she? Good job. Seraphino, nice. Finish this off. Let's just get to base faster anyways. So cleaver.
The shadows have enlightened me. Brave the shadows, find the truth.
Honestly, we just played it slow. We got a 2-level lead now. Just some basic fundamentals. We didn't have to outplay or anything. And that's why I picked Zed, actually. Just because legit this champ scales, but also is an assassin. So I figured I wanted to play him. Almost died there. Whew. I'll have TP. But I think I'm actually just gonna defend our top lane. Or this guy's just gonna end.
An enemy has been slain. Dominating. Shut down.
Alright, you're right. We're leaving.
Secrets kept, our weapons wasted.
Especially since I have like the bounty, right? I'd rather not limit test right now. But that one I feel like was probably risk free. Like it was a 2v1. I had ult.
No technique is forbidden.
Okay? I did Zed things? Yeah, I have 3 items, so now I kind of just I just got 1v9 fights. Like my team's fed as fuck too, so I don't have to play super well to like carry to like get my damage down.
A summoner has disconnected. Victory.
Mr. Poom, I must speak to you though about that early game. Bro's probably not even reading. My goal here, realistically, is just it is to communicate, but like under the assumption that the other person's just like not gonna be reasonable. I just hope it makes him at least feel bad for being an ass, you know? I'm out here trying my best. I can't believe I got mid lane though. God damn. Like, if I queue up again, am I gonna get it again? I don't want to play mid, man. Like, Zed's fun. But I don't know my limits on him just yet. I actually intend to queue up to fucking limit test some Shyvana on main, but I don't think we're doing that right now. Ah, fuck it. Well, we'll do some Shyvana limit testing on Smurf. We've almost gotten our win rate back, actually. Our win rate started off like 30%, now it's 60. Well, 59 at 600 LP. It's not bad. Just playing nice and slow is nice. That kind of playstyle's like over here, though. Honestly, a lot of the games on my Smurf is probably gonna be a lot more stressful. After all, we're just here to have a good time. I actually kind of want Ben Jax here.
Let me at him.
It is just as unplayable as I thought it would be for Shyvana. Was your birthday? Well, Oh, it was technically 2 days ago because again, like streaming on the same day is kind of takes away some time from the birthday itself, you know. But overall, it was good. I had a good time. Just did a couple of things I wanted to do for a bit. Your Shivo TP now on this account, yeah, there's still a lot of limit testing I want to get done because I think the pick has some potential. But I need to get more used to it first. I was going to do some Shyvana on main, but I queued up and it was rank 1 and rank 2 in the game, so it's like, alright, maybe this isn't the best place for me to just limit test. You know? Like, goddamn. Funny thing is, I ended up just first timing Zed anyways and doing pretty well in the mid lane, but I didn't play like, I didn't have to do anything basically. I just had to play well enough, but I didn't make any proactive plays because I didn't know my limits. But it was good enough. The game was stable, so I wasn't forced to do so. I probably would have had to limit test and sacrifice KD a bit more if... Oh my lord. We're so split. Get his ass. Nice. I'll still be back in lane time. We get Cole here. Yeah, like literally I think every single one of my games on this account it's been a level 1 Fiesta. So yeah. The game quality here in fucking low diamond right now is not amazing.
The dragon nears. I smell fear. They should run now.
If he hits E and Q, I will struggle a bit.
The rage. The might of Demacia will prevail.
Ouch. Nah, bro thought he could just run at me and remount. I just kill you, man.
Without remorse.
Yeah, I was just waiting for my cooldowns. You got it.
They are nothing before me.
I can't do it if he has W, because then he can remount before I kill him, but because I waited out his W, right? I let him use his W before he dismounted, so I tanked a bit of extra damage. By doing so, I ensured that I would win the follow-up fight. I'm low-key gonna sell D-Shield for Tiamat. Freaks out that way. I'd go bot, but I have nothing to offer here. You board here first, right? No. Want Hydra for the wave clear. It's literal. The only reason you go Hydra dead ass is just so that your E one-shots backline. I think that's dead ass why. Honestly, that's fine by me. I'm gonna go Triforce this game, unless Kled gets a bit big. I'm on my way. If Kled gets a bit big, I'll If Kled gets a bit big, I'll go Iceborne, but it's not looking like that's gonna be the case. The build doesn't actually have Hydra, but I think Hydra's invaluable in harder matchups. Or when you fall behind. Because honestly, AD Shyvana uses, like, not Hydra, Bork so well. She's just such a good Bork user. I don't remember where Lee Sin is. We're just gonna get a quick trade here with ult. And by quick trade, I mean I'm just gonna fucking dismount him, Jesus Christ. Hydra Iceborne Borg? Yeah, I'll do that when I want the Borg. Probably gonna remount before I get a chance to kill him here. Damn it!
I smell fear. An ally has been slain.
No! No, he kills! Ah, there's no shot. I thought I had him there. Otherwise, I would have just left after the dismount.
The dragon nears.
Honestly, that legit just came down to me not knowing my limits. Like, I didn't realize, I just couldn't kill him there. Yeah, I think as far as the fight was, as far as mechanics wise, I played the fight as well as I could have. But it just wasn't a fight that I should have taken. Shyvana gameplay, yeah, let's go.
The quiet before battle.
I'm just gonna disengage there.
An ally has been slain. An enemy has been slain. Without remorse.
We don't care too much about dismounting him right now. Can't capitalize.
I go. On wings.
I don't have a ward. He's 100% gonna remount here.
An ally has been
I'm gonna
slain.
try to space out the E. He's looking for it now because he's got W. Ah, damn it, man. I died to Ignite. I was so close to fucking... How much free did I get per hit? It's 2, right? I must have misjudged. I don't get 6 there. No. Yeah, I misjudged. I thought I'd get enough for Dragon Form. But even if I did, I just don't have like a follow-up plan. So it was just dumb to begin with.
I smell fear.
Like if it was just him, yeah, I just ult and then I win. But like we knew his team was there. Yeah, you kind of need CDR. Your build doesn't have a lot of it, and you need your E cooldown to be reduced as much as possible. Let's dismount this fucker. Gotta wait out his W here. I'm not sure why we didn't get Rift when we saw Lee Sin recall, but that's fine. Or just wait for Dragon Form again. We'll let this push in. Just auto queue as much as we can.
By the blood of my father, I will end them. Get quiet before battle.
Our ult's almost back up. You can probably dismount this guy.
The rage. Enemy killing spree. The might of Demacia will prevail. Without remorse.
He's looking for a recall. That's fine. We just literally take the turret. Alright, Lee Sin might be nearby. Who the fuck knows?
On wings of fury.
This guy should not be staying. No, man. 35 health. Ah. Alright, never mind. It might be an Iceborne Bork game. Just because I have thrown away my lead. Because I don't know my limits. I'm sad.
Turret plating will fall soon.
I was tabbed out, you fucker. That's rude.
I smell fear. The dragon.
Nice.
Your team has destroyed a turret. Shut down.
Alright, not bad.
The quiet before battle. Your turret
I
has
feel like to
been
go
destroyed.
Triforce, I need a much better grasp of my limits. I think for the most part, Iceborne is gonna be my go-to mythic.
They should run now.
I don't know why no one else, why Zach is going bot instead of top, but hey,
Remorse.
we're fighting mid anyways, so it doesn't matter. Nice. He was mega out of position there. We're gonna let Dragon Farm just tick out here, and just try to get back in time for the dragon play.
An ally has been slain. An ally has been slain.
Neat.
I go.
We already got a good pick. We did not have to extend that.
They have saved. Your turret has been destroyed.
Okay, we've gotten dragon form now, but why should we just dive Zaya? No, she uses E here.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Where's she walking?
I
She's got no
smell
ult.
fear. The enemies of Demacia will fall.
Alright, we got Iceborne. Low key, we don't need Bork. Let's just go Hullbreaker. Because we've stabilized a bit now. We'll see actually. We'll fight him real quick. And if it feels like we need Bork, we'll go Bork instead.
They should run now. Without remorse.
No, but surely that doesn't work.
An enemy has been slain.
Okay, nice. Okay, actually this looks good. This looks really good. Oh, they're just not going to their side of the jungle. Alright. That's Baron, no? Yo, Jean-François, I've been Chally, man. It's been like a week. How you doing, man? Sven, what's up? Let's go get the spot turret. I should be top in a minute. I think I can get bot turret before then.
They have faced
I'll make sure I don't get caught out here though. Oh, ward behind.
Your team has destroyed a turret. I smell fear. An enemy
There's looking for an ult. I can't follow him, so there's no point.
ally has been slain. The quiet before battle. Your team has destroyed a turret. Your team has destroyed a turret. An ally has been slain.
Most prevalent right now in solo queue? Oh, I got no clue. Like the meta's actually been quite nice. For top lane, it's mostly just been it'll probably mostly be Aatrox, but I don't see him that much because most players are capable of outplaying the champion. Top lane is like Aatrox, Renekton. If I had to say it. Mid, I don't know. It's hard to say. Jungle is definitely still fucking Kindred perma. Yeah, I don't need Bork for damage. He just died, man. Ah, fuck it. He just 1v1 the turret. We're seeing way more poppies recently? Maybe. But she's been good ever since her last buffs.
Your team has destroyed a turret. Your team has destroyed an inhibitor. Your team has destroyed an inhibitor. Your team has destroyed a turret.
Yeah, I think I kind of just want to play for 2 items on Shyvana. Before 2 items, fights are still kind of a toss-up, especially against stronger early game champs. Let's get Shojin.
Without remorse.
I've got TP. I should be here at the start, actually. So I can just engage. Fun little Shyvana game. Let me see Honor Kindred. Alright, we're just like Shyvana is funny once you get items, but I'm just having issues getting to the point where I have items right now. So we're just gonna try to do that. I wonder what the now that you asked though, now I'm curious what the tier list is for fucking top lane. Yeah, legit is just Aatrox, Aatrox or Renekton, yeah. Darius is up there for some reason, but I swear, like, with Darius, there's always a better pick. I want to play that champ, but I just never have a reason. Bro, what is Monkey saying, man? Bro's losing it. Camille. I want to try this matchup as well. Let's do Riven. Frankly, Shyvana does not. We do it.
They are nothing.
Frankly,
before
Shyvana does
me.
not get much done here. Bro, I am not actually sticking to any of these people, am I? Oh, their top laner's that Galio mid one trick. Bro went to Ignite TP.
Without remorse.
One thing I want to experiment with is just switching lethal tempo for PTA in certain matchups.
Summoner's Rift. I go.
Like here, I don't think we're getting a lot of extended trades. Like even Nunu has Phaser, so we're actually not gonna stick to him that much, huh? We'll start trying stuff out once I get a better handle on the champion though.
Minions have spawned. They have faced nothing like me.
Yo, Novin, what's up, man? How you doing?
Enemies of Demacia will fall. They are nothing before me.
Precision is the only standard that matters.
The quiet before battle.
Sharp blade quickens the work.
passive came up. No. She's got Ignite, so I gotta be careful with my health this low. I'll just try to push this in, recall, get a Cole. Oh, the game's going? They're going pretty good.
They should run now.
I've been chilling. I'm just trying to do some limit testing and practice on Shyvana right now.
On wings of fury.
Oh. That's depressing.
I go.
It appears that Rel forgot about the LeBlanc W.
The test of good manners is patience.
No!
The enemies of Demacia will fall.
She still lives.
They see their end. An ally has been slain.
No, I'm dead here. Oh my lord. Auto her? Oh my god. I was worried she just would not right click there for a sec.
Without remorse.
Is this Alistair's just mega roaming right now?
The rage.
Once Cannon dies, I'm 6.
Shut down. Suffer my fury.
She didn't realize I was about to hit 6, so. There's a relatively easy bait. Alright, we can leave now. I'm not getting another plate, so.
I smell.
Oh, you're so close to canceling me, man.
The quiet before battle.
Running will make no difference.
Shut down. An enemy has been slain.
We don't want to take her Qs for free.
Monsters from dead ones.
The dragon nears.
Let's put a ward in their jungle.
On wings of fury.
See if we can get some info on any rotations they're doing.
They have faced nothing like me. By the blood of my father, I will end
Nice.
I go.
Shut down. Enemy double kill.
Without remorse.
Has slain the enemy.
Oh my god, he got me.
An ally has been slain.
The enemies of Demacia will fall.
Shut down.
I smell fear.
An enemy has been slain.
The dragon nears.
Nunu's here as well. Let's all this, get another 2
They
fury.
should run now.
I apologize for the background noise. Oh,
On wings
my
of
lord.
fury.
The whole team is here. Damn, I want to keep my fury stacks up, but looks like I have to burn ult.
Come here and try.
We're gonna go Iceborne because I've been trying Triforce into Camille. She still kicks you out. So I'm thinking I want to play with the slow and see if that helps.
An ally has been slain.
The quiet before battle.
Turret plating will fall soon.
They are
Enemy killing spree.
I have one charge left on my Cole. Got it. Alright, we got the turret.
Think you're a dragon slayer? Come here and try. Shut down.
We'll go Hullbreaker next. I don't know why I picked up a longsword this early. Oh well. Not the worst.
The enemies of Demacia will fall.
Man, how is this account also just not good practice either?
I smell fear.
We are gonna try some PTA sometime. Just see how it feels. That's the fake one. Hello there, LeBlanc. Not the best game for practice though, but like we're against Galio one trick autofill top. Their ADC AFKs. It's kind of wild. He doesn't think it was a rage quit? Yo, this guy was getting dived, Perma, no? One sec. I'm gonna see if there's anyone open for some coaching and stuff. I want to get some content out here, you know? Because God knows this game quality kind of sucks. Now let's queue up again. Let's play a Riven game. I'm feeling Riven here. We'll see what kind of game it'll look like. Because I do want to get like item testing done and rune testing done on Shyvana. But I need some Riven practice. Just so you guys can see what I'm doing right now. We are in the League of Legends Discord trying to help out a new player at the moment. So this guy's just not confident. We're gonna queue up while we do this. Okay, my audio did not break. I got worried for a sec. Honestly, feels like this queue is taking forever. Oh, never mind. There we go. It popped. Minimize that by a little bit.
Let me at 'em.
Kaisa Ivern. How often did I have lethal tempo stacked that last game? Anyone know? Because my only issue is if I go PTA, combos might just feel super sluggish. But we are just going for an auto Q and just like fucking one-shotting someone. The Fury of Mumu. What's the ribbon here?
Broken can be reforged.
Oh. Alright. This could be fun. I'm actually not sure how this matchup goes. Oh, Lord. Wait, that's Sky. Wait, I'm gonna call his ass. I'm gonna see if he picks up.
My spirit is not lost.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
So I have to take short trays until she's low and then be all in with ult. Okay, bro was actually just alone or what?
The sword mirrors its owner.
Minions have spawned.
Burdens of the past. My hands are stained.
An ally has been slain.
So long I've wandered. Learn from your mistakes. Violence ends violence.
Nice. That hit, man. No.
What conflict awaits?
I'm not dodging shit. I'm in shambles.
How should I proceed? My spirit is not lost.
Is this how you have bone plating? No. No, never mind. Just a God damn it, man. I need to stop getting hit by every single Q.
Unnecessary stress. Burden for the past.
I'm not working on too much sleep right now either. I'm feeling my reactions be worse than usual.
My hands are stained.
He's still playing Riven?
So long.
Yeah, why don't you play a Riven game? Shyvana was getting a little boring for a little bit.
Choose your own path.
Does she have flash? No, she doesn't.
They've crossed the line.
E flash double cast kills? Yeah. I was waiting for her to.
Cannot.
No! I died mid ult animation, man. I was reading chat. FF, man.
Learn from this.
I probably should just RQ cancelled, yeah. The auto tech was greedy. Yeah, how dare you send messages in my chat, man?
How should I proceed?
Can't believe you do that to me. Unbelievably rude. I'll ban myself.
My spirit is not lost. Burden for the past.
This is gonna be a little difficult.
The sword mirrors its owner.
Why was I facing that way? My move command was literally towards her. Nah, I need to cover her with my mouse.
My hands are stained.
Really good trade. She's in kill range now with Shaco here. Nice.
No looking back. So long I've wanted.
We said a XP deficit, sadly.
Learn from your mistakes.
That's whatever.
How should I proceed?
I'm up a little bit in gold.
What conflict awaits? My spirit is
I do not have prio at the current moment, Mr. Shaco. I apologize. I've gotten hit by everything, but that's okay. My Riven's so rusty. Loki, I think I killed her here. If I had full health at this health percentage, I could kill her. But I'm not confident in my combo speed.
An ally has been slain. An ally has been slain.
Choose your own path.
She's got a lot of people set up. Fucking hurts.
Enemy killing spree.
For those who were
Alright, now we should kill.
violence to end violence.
I queued back into it! You gotta stay away from these because these slam super fast. Currently. Ivan's here right now.
Learn from your mistakes.
I can reset now. Is the match just impossible at Gauntlet? I feel like I have some wiggle room. I feel like I could be playing this better.
Your turret has been destroyed.
My spirit is not lost.
No, don't give him the empowered ult. That's his ult. I think I can just go for a kill now.
So long I've wandered.
I just don't have Ignite is the issue.
Choose your own path.
An enemy is unstoppable.
But my reactions are so slow. I've been such low sleep, man.
Learn from your mistakes.
Eat the bush. You know you want to. I don't have the damage.
You have been slain. Your turret has been destroyed.
She had bone plating. I forgot about bone plating. And then the slow made it so I couldn't dodge the last few tentacles. But I do no damage to her. Gauntlet equals unplayable. Like, if you didn't have bone plating, I think I can play that though. The issue is I took too many turret shots as well. Oh my god. Okay, you're not kidding. Oh god, no, you're not kidding. I actually just can't do anything when she gets Gauntlet. You almost have to Cleaver first? Ah, I forgot about Cleaver first. Those autopilot need the build path. No, that makes sense, because she's just gonna rush armor, right? I'll just do no damage. Because I keep thinking it'll be fine because I have dashes, but realistically it's just... I can't save any of them. They're all needed. I'm still reliant on move speed in between my casts. Unless I should still be able to beat out the rest of them though. I want to say can beat out Nefuri. How long does the shield last? I have no idea. I'm assuming it lasts for quite a bit. Oh, I keep voting no from muscle memory because I've gotten all the limit testing I needed to get done here. Do you know if Eclipse is enough? Like armor pen or no? Or should I just go Cleaver here? Cleaver then Eclipse? Alright, gotcha.
Choose your own path.
An ally has been slain.
Or Gore Cleaver. Yeah, I don't know if Gore is gonna help much here.
Learn from
Support is 1 in 8.
guardians of the past.
An enemy has been slain.
Yeah, I definitely need the armor pen like so much as well. Oh wait, for Gore. Probably not here though. The HP won't help me survive. We kind of need the burst.
So long I've wandered.
Oh, okay, yeah. Just making sure. Oh, yeah, she's still here. Figured. Almost like Cleaver.
Violence and violence.
Oh, she's just dead.
I know my purpose.
I honestly didn't think she'd just die there. Low key. I thought she'd buff her CC with ult. And she just didn't. She definitely had a chance to there. I'm gonna go for Nefuri here. Oh god damn, those dogs hurt. I got hit by E, right? That's it? Or did I just not dodge a Q?
My hands are stained.
I gotta get out of here.
An ally has been slain. Your inhibitor has been destroyed.
No! I can't move! Shaco did his best. No, Zereth is definitely good, but yeah, people play him too safe. They don't know how to play him. Because if you just play him to just not die, then you're just not bringing anything to your team. Yeah, you're the coin flipper right now too, exactly. Yo, Sky, what's up, man? GG's. More ribbon? I might. I do want to try do some more Shyvana though. I want to try some Ghost Ignite Shyvana. Spend the Jax. I mean, yeah, we don't have counter pick, so. If I blind pick Shyvana and they pick Jax, then it's just a bit pain. Zereth ban? Bro, they've had enough. Just dodge R, man. Like Garen? Surely Shyvana shits on Garen, no?
They are nothing before me.
We have TP mid, so. We're gonna try a game with Ignite. This is probably not a PTA game, so we're not gonna try that yet. Oh, it's Drew Dozer.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift. 30 seconds until minions spawn. Minions have spawned.
The enemies of Demacia will fall.
The one trick allegations, I cannot escape them.
Hey, look! I'm holding the world up!
Nothing like
Q start.
suffer my fury. They should run now.
Where's my E going? This is.
I smell fear. They see their end. The rage. The dragon nears.
I think he's dead.
First blood. An enemy has been slain.
Not bad. Even I'm surprised, honestly.
An enemy has been slain.
On wings of fury.
Alright, let's just get demolished off and leave. I don't have enough for Tiamat, man.
An
How
ally
depressing
has
is
been
that?
slain.
Fuck it, we got Coalfields.
I go. Without remorse.
I will not falter!
They are running before me.
An ally has been slain.
Stay resolute!
The enemies of Demacia will fall. The might of
I don't think I need to
Demacia
pop
will
that potion.
prevail.
me get this plate.
Nothing like me.
An enemy has been slain.
The quiet before battle.
An enemy has been slain.
Nice. Ignite's going hard. Oh, I love my team. It's always fun when people like follow up on the banter. Also D-shield for Ravenous here, I think.
The dragon nears. Suffer my fury.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, I'm fucking with the Ignite.
I smell fear.
She actually feels good.
I go.
If they're on Dragon, I can start proxying and taking shit, I think.
Has destroyed a turret.
Where's Karen?
The rage.
Oh my god. That was kind of disgusting, I'm not gonna lie. Like, imagine being that Kiana and dealing with that shit.
They have faced nothing like me.
Fruit gives us ult charges, so...
They are nothing before me.
It's not full boots, I don't. Let's reset.
Look quiet before battle.
This is probably a trendy game. I don't think I need to go Iceborne.
An ally has been slain.
The enemies of Demacia will fall. They see their
Enemy
end.
has been slain.
Damn it. Goes flash. Man, I had the kill there. Ward the bush, so I can take your ward. Give me gold.
The might of Demacia will prevail.
Oh no!
I smell fear.
Oh, that works.
Turret plating will soon fall.
I gotta be careful pushing so far up without ult though.
An enemy has been slain.
I go.
Top flash is gonna be down for 3 minutes.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
We just ult to like near one shot him. We don't actually have to get the kill. Just want to push him away.
An ally has been slain. An ally has been slain. Enemy double kill. Shut down.
I am a dragon.
They should run
No! I thought I was far enough from the wall, but I guess I wasn't. Alright, let's get this hole breaker.
An enemy has been slain.
By the way, the answer to his question, for those wondering, is just E passive, W passive. I just do a lot of damage. I'm just getting a lot of on hits off.
Without remorse.
Your team has destroyed a turret. An enemy has been slain. An enemy has been slain.
On wings of fury.
Unstoppable. An ally has been
Fight's not looking amazing.
slain. Double kill.
Yep, definitely not.
Has destroyed a turret.
Not how much you can walk, it's how good you look.
Tremble before the power of a dragon.
By the blood of my father, I will end him.
Surely they're sending people to me.
The quiet before battle. The dragon nears.
Oh my lord.
Been slain.
The Zack actually got back to base. I'm dumb. I thought we cancelled him. Oh, that's fine. My ult's gonna be up for the next objective anyways.
Enemies of the monster will fall.
Your turret has been destroyed.
Just gonna build up my fury.
They should run now. I smell fear. Go, Wolf! Without remorse.
Come back here. We can just do this. I think I should shred this. I am a dragon. We go Bork. Fuck it. We could go Shojin next. Nah, I don't want it. I want Bork. The damage goes crazy.
Your turret has been destroyed.
On wings of fury. The quiet before battle.
The waves are not synced up here.
The rage.
Your team has destroyed a turret. Your team has destroyed an inhibitor.
They have
An enemy has been slain.
Goodbye, Zach.
Has been slain.
Okay, maybe the Shojin is more needed, but fuck it. We've already committed. It kind of blew up there. The game over? I mean, maybe.
Destroyed an inhibitor. Victory!
Let me see. Am I able to screen share here? How do I link to a channel? Yo, what's up? Yo, how does this voice channel work, by the way? Okay, yeah, that's exactly what it's for. Perfect. Yeah, that's exactly what I was gonna do. Yeah, I've got it. I'm level 10. I don't even know how. Yo, TSM, what's up, man? Oh, just as a heads up, if you're gonna be in here, this is on stream. If you're not okay with that, I apologize, but I'm just giving a heads up. Appreciate you, man. Alright. Are you able to unmute? Or do you not want to talk? Or are you unable to? Unable to talk? Okay, gotcha. There is a chat for the Discord for this Discord channel though. Like if you hover over the voice call, there's like an open chat button next to mentoring, and we could just message in here. So what region are you? Because that's the first thing I want to know. Because EU West, okay, that will make things slightly more awkward. That's fine. Let me switch my EU West account. So, how new are you to the game, by the way? I assume you're like around level 30, right? Because you said you had ranked unlocked. Alright, sounds good. Yeah, like the game's quite complicated. The reason I asked so many questions in the other channel, by the way, was simply because, you know, when you're new to the game, it's hard to tell what you're missing, right? You don't know what to look for. So I was just trying to get a better idea of that, if that makes sense. So, what's your IGN? I'll send a friend request. Level 30 account US. If you have one, that'd be useful, Conchad. Yeah, like if you have one, DM it to me. Cause I want to run some drills. Alright, give me 1 second, I'm switching accounts, and then I'll send you a friend request. No, not right ID, just your in-game name should be fine. It did. Basically just whatever name shows up above your health bar. Should be good. Alright. I'll send a friend request there real fast. So, Concha, do you have the password or no? Alright, fuck it, we'll use the low level account for now. I believe also you just use a right. Yeah, no, that makes sense. Very nice. So, are you mostly playing Akali mid or top right now? I don't trust that. Mid lane, okay. You can send me your right ID and I can add that too. Okay, let's try that. Okay, I've been baited. Give me one more second. Sorry this is taking so long, it's a little awkward. Just trying to get an account so I can use so I can do drills. Because it'll be hard to demonstrate what to do on Akali if I don't own Akali. Yo, Dara, what's up, man? How you doing? We're just trying to get stuff set up here. Doing pretty good. You here to just peek or just hop in voice channels? Oh, I'm mentoring the other guy. TSM, his mic's not working right now. He's not able to talk, so we're kind of just chilling. Yep, go for it. I'll share screen in a sec, but all right, there you go. Let's hope this account has Akali. Not gonna be able to unlock her actually, sadly. But whatever, we'll take a look. Did you get my friend request? By the way? Mr. TSM? Alright, nice. So, what I'm thinking here, right? I'm just gonna see, like, how you play for now. Because, I suspect, since you're new to the game, there's gonna be some holes in just some basic habits you've got. So I just want really look at that. I have many mid laners, so we'll make do. So we'll just go mid here. We'll just pretend it's like a 1v1. And let's see, Akali. So I assume you haven't really, like, how did you learn the game? I guess. I'm curious where your knowledge has come from. Did you like look at any guides or anything, or do you just kind of just play and figure it out as you go? Can you give me knowledge of how it plays out? Alright, sounds good. Alright, just so we're clear on what I'm going to be doing here. I'm basically just going to make mistakes and I'm going to see if you punish them, alright? That's kind of like the first thing I like to do. Because in League of Legends, everything really stems from laning phase. If you do badly in laning phase, it's hard for you to get stuff done later on. So we're just going to see how your fundamentals are right now. Right. Yeah, go ahead and use in game chat, whatever works for you. And so fixing. All right, sounds good. Well, we've got some time until the minions come here. Like, this is my only complaint about customs. Like, it takes forever for the minions to get here in between every reset. Let me know when you're good, yeah?
Minions have spawned.
Alright.
The shadows have enlightened me.
Alright. Number 1, you want to keep track of my cooldowns. After I throw out my Q like that, right? I don't have my Q to really hit you with. So whenever I throw out my Q level 1, like this, you can walk. I shouldn't be allowed to walk up like this. Every time I walk up, you should be trying to hit me with your range like that. Right? You see how I can't return any damage back? That's like the first thing you're going to want to... that's like kind of the first thing you want to keep an eye out for. Cooldowns and range. Cooldowns is a much simpler concept, right? If I don't have abilities, I can't fight. If I have abilities, I can fight. It's really just about advantages like that. Range is a little more complicated, but generally it's just if you have more range at that stage in the game, you're able to hit them without them hitting back. Like here, I've got no cooldowns, so I can't really hit you back unless it's with auto attacks. Also, side note, Akali wants to take W level 2. It lets you play a lot more aggressively. I'll show you what I mean by that later. Do you play other champions, by the way? Okay, perfect. So after this, I'll try to unlock Akali, and I'll kind of just give a demonstration.
Balance is a fool's master.
You want to avoid using your E like that, because that's a pretty long cooldown, and without your E, I'm able to just look to pressure you, right? So here I'm applying the concept of abusing your cooldowns. When you're down your E cooldown, I can look for a fight. That'll make sense, yeah? By the way, if there's anything you don't get, feel free to just message. So here you're at a health disadvantage, right? So you're waiting for me to use my ability, so I can't really threaten to kill you. How much do you know about the concept of trading? Like when I say trade, do you understand what I'm talking about?
Secrets kept, our weapons wasted.
We can also leave the game after you're done typing this. Yeah, so, okay, we can leave the game. I'm just gonna talk about the concept of trading real quick. If we leave the game, it'll, kind of just delete it from existence and we can start another one. But basically, what trades are, right? Because in lane, you're directly dealing with another player. Trades are, like, you're not wrong, but what makes trades good or bad, like, the most important part is how much health you're giving away versus how much damage you're dealing, right? You want to ideally do a higher percentage of the enemy champion's health than they're doing to you, right? That makes sense. This will change based on what champion you're playing against, right? Some champions have executes, so they'll have an advantage if you're both at low health. Some champions actually want to take bad trades, and then their way of dealing with it is by healing it back up because they have good sustain in lane through some sort of ability, right? That's also another thing. Like, good trades are really dependent on the champion, but just in general, what makes a trade good is if you're doing a higher percentage of their health bar to them than they're doing to you, all right? So the way you ensure good trades is through the two ways I mentioned before. I'm actually going to type this out so you can copy paste this into notes or whatever later. So tools for trading are, so two things you want to keep in track of are cooldowns and range advantages. So I talked briefly about why, this matters and how this affects your trades. But using that Zed versus Akali matchup as an example, right? Level 1, when I throw out my Q, I'm a melee champion. The only thing I've got left are melee range auto attacks. I throw out my Q, sure, it hits you, right? But you don't have to be scared just because I hit you with the ability, right? You backed off because I hit that. But what that really is a window. The trade is good for me if I hit you with the Q and you hit me with nothing back, because then I'm dealing, like, more damage to you than you are to me, right? But if I walk up after I use Q, when the Q is on cooldown, and then you hit me with the Q and an empowered auto attack at range so that I can't trade back with my own auto attack, that's a good trade for you. Because now you've hit me with 2 abilities and I've only hit you with 1, right? So that's how you can use those 2 concepts together. That'll make sense, yeah? By the way, welcome in, Spaghetti. Alright, perfect. So, we can hop in again. Let me actually unlock Akali real quick. Hopefully I'm able to refund something. Praying this is enough for Akali. Nice. Yeah, by explaining their cooldowns, exactly. Again, like if you're playing champions that have innate healing, let's say like Garen with his passive, you also don't mind taking bad trades every now and then, as long as you're able to heal it up later. But that's just complicating things. Just when everything is with every ability at your arsenal in consideration, like you should be ending the fight higher health than they are. That's basically the concept. So you can pick whoever your other champion is, and I'm gonna try to. Is your other champion ranged or melee? Who would it be? Does it have to be mid? No, it would be ranged. Okay. Honestly, if you want to still pick Akali, that's fine. Mirror matches generally aren't great examples though, just because you have the same tools, so it's more just depending on the champion. It's just whoever hits first or whatever, right? So it's kind of more awkward. But yeah, range is fine. I can still give a demonstration with range, and it'll give us an example of how to play at the range disadvantage as well. Let me just double check Akali runes. Sorry, who are you playing? Kaisa? Okay, gotcha.
Fear the assassin with no master.
That's just comfort. Your flash key is always just comfort.
The rules hold you back. Leave them for someone.
So you got the range advantage, right? I also see you have Hail of Blades, so that's another cooldown I want to watch out for. With Hail of Blades, you're kind of scary, but without it, it's I might be able to trade something back. Yeah. So immediately upon loading in, these are things I notice. So these are things you want to maybe keep eyes out for. The standard thing with range melee matchups are melee champions have stronger all-in. They'll have higher damage, just overall. But range champions, you know, have the range advantage. So as long as they can space out the enemy player, they're able to kill the melee champion before the melee champion kills them, right? This is general case, obviously. It will differ from champion to champion. Some champions are higher burst. Some range champions have higher burst, but and some melee champions just aren't actually that strong at level 3. But your goal as a range champion is to use your range to do damage to me before I hit level 3. And my goal is to take as little damage as possible until level 3, and then look for a fight. Is your ping good? Alright, nice.
Still can't lead thing.
So the only my main tool to deal with range, right, is my Q, and then I can use the move speed to catch up to you, get a quick trade that way. But here, because you have Hail of Blades, I see that you've procced it, so I back up. I wait for the cooldown
It's not
to
about
drop,
killing,
and then now I can walk up.
so in the dying.
If you're in auto attack range, I'll probably be in Q range, so I'll be able to look for a quick Q for a poke or something like that. So the reason you go W level 2 is because it gives you the energy to go for multiple Qs in one fight. And with Akali, you can also use your invisibility, right, to deny damage. That's a big thing.
Okay, this I got.
But because I'm not level 3 yet, I still don't have access to all my tools, so I'm still playing relatively passive. But now that I'm level 3, I can look to be a bit more aggressive.
Everyone dies.
I can take that if you walk too far up, but if you don't, it forces you away from the wave, right? Because I'm threatening to fight you. So you see how you see how I'm just playing around our ranges, right? Even though your range, you're not getting opportunities to really attack me, because whenever you walk up towards me, I back up. And at level 3, I look for fights whenever I'm able to, because I know I win them. You can also use W for a bit of move speed, like I did there. Using E for pot shots is okay, but like, because it's such a long cooldown, like right now, I'm down my W, I'm down my E, right? So you could just walk up and auto attack me a bunch. But you have to be keeping track of my cooldowns, because they're both back up now. So if you wait too long to punish those cooldowns and they come back during the fight, then you might just die because you've misjudged it. Alright? But do you see the concept of playing around range and just and how to like actually play trades with Akali? Like I'm using Q. If it hits, I can look for an engage. If it misses, then I just back up. I wait for my cooldowns to come back up. Right?
You will not stop.
Here you die just because I have the damage now. I don't mind diving. Okay, we can leave this one. But hopefully you see how the Akali trade pattern works there. Yeah? And you see why you go W second. If you have any questions, again, feel free to ask. And also, don't worry about picking this up right away. This is stuff that needs practice. Like, a lot of the stuff I'm doing, like spacing you out, is just habit, right? I've been playing this game for a while now. I do that by second nature. But when you're starting out, you're not aware of this stuff. Can W be used to dodge ults? No. It doesn't make you invulnerable. It just hides you. So you can use it to cancel something that needs vision of you, but most of those abilities will just give true sight anyways, which means it shows you even when you are invisible, once they've already targeted you. You can use it to avoid triggering traps like Shaco Box or stuff like that, but generally you can't use it to you can't use it in reaction to abilities. The most you can do with it is just by faking people out with invisibility. That's the most you can do with it. But if someone guesses where you are correctly, that ability will still hit. Did that answer your question? I'm not sure like if I understood completely correctly, but... Alright, perfect. Alright, so you can try Akali again. And I'm gonna play the Zed again, just because I want to practice the first skill. And then I'm going to play a ranged champion and show you how you should have played as the ranged champion in the matchup. Alright? Just as examples, basically. I'll probably lock Kaisa if I own her on this account. And just do the exact same situation just reversed. Yep, you should be aiming to take advantage of whatever cooldowns I've got. So, if you're not sure how long a cooldown is, by the way, at your level, a lot of people will be like using abilities on cooldown, right? So if they're spamming abilities, you can get a general sense of, hey, he hasn't used this ability for a while, but he kind of uses it whenever it's up. Its cooldown should be approximately this long, right? You don't even have to know the exact number. You can actually just go off of intuition, right? Like, I'll walk into lane here and I'll just spam Q, and you can just practice like judging that cooldown.
Welcome to Summoner's
But yeah, like it's harder to judge later on when people actually just hold them. But
30 seconds until minions
like my Q cooldown, like you can just approximate it by when I spam it. It's that long, all right? So like if you're in a matchup you're not sure about, like cooldown wise, just make a base assumption that the cooldown is at least as long as the last time they used it, all right? And if they use it sooner than that, like if they use it much sooner than you expect, then you can adjust it. You're like, okay, never mind, that shit's up again. It must be a shorter cooldown than I originally thought, and then you keep that in your brain, right? These are things you can really learn while in game. Same thing with your damage, by the way. If you take a trade, right? Like if you Q auto me, and then you find out, hey, that did like a lot of damage, then you can infer, hey, the rest of my combo must do a lot of damage too. Well, must do like that much damage too, right? So here I'm able to auto attack these because you're not walking up with that passive, but that passive auto attack gives you extra range. Don't forget that. If my Q is down, I can't trade back. See, that's good. Already learning. Now that your cooldowns are down, you might want to back up a little further. I don't want to get too close because you can still Q me. But you can see how this already feels a lot better than the first time, right? Nice. That time you didn't overcommit because my Q is coming back up. That's good. So now that I'm level 3, my big cooldown is this W. Because this is kind of what my entire kit is built around. It lets me duplicate my abilities, essentially, right? So when that's down, that's a pretty good window. You do want to get more used to activating the Akali circle, though. So whenever you hit me with an ability, right? Whenever you go for a Q, like, just preemptively start backing up. Either it hits, and then you get the mark right away. Oh, nice! Well done. That was good. Alright, we can leave this one. Yeah, that's already a lot of improvement. Well done. So, now you know whenever the enemy is walking up with no cooldowns, you're able to punish it like that. Of course, there are cases where you don't even have to wait for cooldowns because you're simply just stronger. But in those cases, it's much more obvious that, hey, you're able to just fight them because you feel confident. So I'll leave the judgment of those cases up to you. You can also leave the game, by the way. We're going to do the ranged matchup now. Just so you have it in your head, like how the ranged champion should be playing. You're feeling the improvement already, though, right? Like it's quite different. So these are like good habits to make. Like you can like this is why I say 1v1s are better, even though it kind of takes a lot of time like to get them set up and have the minions spawn and everything. It's still like a really good way to just practice. Yeah. like a really common early mistake for players who are new are going to be like when you get hit by a combo, you get scared because you're like, oh my god, my health bar's gone, and then you don't fight because you're scared, and then by the time you're not scared again, like your cooldowns are up, and then you're gonna get chunked again, right? So like a big thing is just realizing, hey, when their cooldowns are down, I can fight. The hard part there is knowing what each champion does, because each champion has different cooldowns that you have to specifically watch out for, right? Because they have, like for Akali, it's her W. Without your W, you don't want to fight, because you have no energy. For Zed, it's his W. But that's just knowledge. You'll learn that as the games go. The fundamental knowledge here is just super important. Alright, I don't have Kaisa, so I'm gonna play someone a little different, but that's fine. Is the time when they use their abilities and how often they use it? Yeah, like the best way to do it is to go online and go find the champion's wiki page and just figure out what their cooldowns are, like ahead of time, so you have a good sense of it. But like, if you get good at just inferring what the cooldowns are at that point in time and how much damage it does, you're fine. You won't have to do that ever. Alright, I'm gonna make a custom. I'm just gonna play a random range champion. So when I was playing Akali into the Kaisa, you might remember, I was just playing for level 3. Once I hit level 3, I just went and traded really aggressively because that's when I win. Because I can do more damage to you than you can do to me. So your range advantage doesn't matter as much, right? But from the range perspective, right? I'm scared of your level 3. So my goal is to do as much damage as possible to you before you hit your power spike. So I'm gonna write this down again if you want to take note, like just note it down for a different time. Ranged versus melee. All right. So the abilities and the slight range advantages are super important for matchups where you have similar range, because then it doesn't fall into this norm. Which means that it's really just based on what cooldowns you play around. But when there are inherent advantages between the two champions, such as range, it plays out differently. So remember, this is just a rule of thumb. All right, it's not guaranteed, but range wants to harass as much as possible pre-level 3, right? Melee wants to stay healthy until level 3, and then play for bursty trades. Alright? Since range... on... Do you know what kiting is, by the way? Before I say what okay. I'll keep that in there then. Alright, so that's the general rule of thumb. So I'm going to invite you now. And I'm going to show you how unplayable you should be making games for enemy players when you're playing ranged champions. But if you emulate what I did against your Kaisa well enough, it might not feel that bad. But because, like, you know, practice is key. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. Let's do something with long cooldowns. Let's just do this. Do you want me to play an ADC actually? Because it's more alike to... Oh no, Kaisa's free. Kaisa's free to play. Alright, perfect. Alright. And just figure out runes. Did you just use the standard rune page, by the way? The recommended runes? Because I just want to cap the info. Bursty trades are just combos, right? No, actually. Well, kind of. Bursty trades are... Like, I don't know what your definition of combo is. But bursty trades are just trades that you want to keep shorter. they're probably what you're thinking of, right? You just don't want to take too many auto attacks for free from someone who has more range than you.
This suit lives on me. It calls me home. We survive together.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
Longer.
Seconds until
So some mid laners will be more oppressive than others, but overall the game plan will be kind of similar. All right. Again, every champion's unique. These are kind of just rules of thumb, but the overall idea will be mostly the same for most matchups. So remember what I said when I played against you, right? The things I'm watching out for are the Hail of Blades cooldown. And I'm looking to just avoid taking too much damage. Because with Hail of Blades, Kaisa has quite a bit of burst. Hail of Blades, I have to auto you once. So it'll activate when I auto you.
Since I could walk.
It's that red aura around me.
I came back for the others who could not.
So you see how I can just zone you off of the wave by auto attacking you? So right now your goal is to just avoid as much of this damage as possible. But you see how with my range advantage I can just threaten so much damage early, right?
That's one.
So how you want to So how Hail of Blades works is when I auto attack you, I get a lot of attack speed for my next 2 auto attacks. It basically it gives my first 3 auto attacks against a champion really high attack speed. We can leave this, by the way. So if I auto you once and then you back off and just wait it out, then I don't have the auto attack speed for the next 2. I'll have to use it somewhere else. So you see how a big difference between how you played it and how I played it there from the Kaisa side is I'm walking up. I'm playing really aggressively early on, right? Because realistically, what can you do? I have the range advantage. You can hit me with a Q. Worst case scenario, you auto me with the empowered auto. And then I'm autoing you the entire time, right? And when you're walking back to your turret, I'm still hitting you. I can chase you down, but you can't hit me back. That's why you need to wait for your cooldowns. That's why you want to wait for your levels. That's why you want to wait for your W so that you can deny auto attacks, and you want to wait for your E so you can have access to your full combo and as much burst as possible. And that's why you want to wait for level 3. So let's try that one again. Is tethering where you auto attack it? I don't know the terms, frankly. I think that's it though, yes. I think that's a general concept. So I'm auto attacking you. If you walk towards me, I walk back. If you walk away from me, I walk forwards. That's how it is. Oh, why the hell did it change my runes to lethal tempo? Oh well. Okay, my runes are different this game, so you can forget about the Hail of Blades cooldown, but the general concept is the same. Basically, my longer trades are just better now. My shorter trades are weaker, but...
You know that feeling when your skin crawls?
But it's really just about the range advantage still.
Blood pounding through everything. It's just an edge compared to what lives on me.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift. 30 seconds until minions spawn.
Survival means never stopping. The Void knows that too.
Minions have spawned.
So this time what you want to do is you kind of just want to keep your distance early on. If I'm walking at you, you just walk backwards. You want to just avoid taking too much damage. And you're kind of just waiting for level 3. Level 2, you can kind of go for like a QW auto trade, like just playing with your invisibility if I space him properly.
Still time for you to do
But
this.
level 1, you just don't have a lot of tools. So when you're the ranged champion, you can look to walk up like this, because you can't walk up like this now, right? The only thing I have to do is watch out for the minion aggression. So I just back up and let them aggro onto my minions.
This is my purpose. Learn from me.
But yeah, you back up like that is really good. You can taking some damage like that isn't terrible. You're getting CS and you're going to sustain it back with door and shield. That's good. This is still part of my game plan though, because once you're under turret, you have to walk a bit closer to get farm, right? So when you're under turret, when you have the enemy person under turret as a ranged champion, you want to harass them when they go for last hits. Because that's when they're going to be most distracted. W is good here. Because now I can't auto attack you and I don't know where you are, so I have to back up so I don't get hit by a Q.
I return stronger than I left.
So when you're playing like this, the main practice you're going to want to have is just catching as much farm as you can while minimizing harassment, alright? So this is another thing that's useful to practice with like someone else in a 1v1. Like if you have friends who can do this with you, it's a really good way to practice. But now that you're level 3, I'm looking to just avoid letting you get on top of me, because your trades are better if that happens. So you can see even even though you misplayed that a bit, like I miss out on damage too, of course. So even though you misplayed that, your short trade is just so much stronger, right? And that's a very common trend with these character classes. So that is essentially just your game plan, and you can see I just didn't kill you level 2 this time. You can be a bit more patient with your W though. Like, see if I walk up too close, if you can tag me with the Q, then it gives you the move speed to just make sure you're able to catch up with me, right? Are you able to? What do you mean by that question? I'm not sure what you mean.
This is why I survived.
Like, what are you asking? Because my E doesn't interact with my W at all.
Come on.
And by the way, just one more thing. The reason I'm able to walk up like this is because my minion wave's really big, right? It does a lot of damage early on. So if a minion wave is too big, you don't have to fight. There's ways to manipulate the wave so that like it's big when you need it to be, and it pushes towards the enemy turret when you need it to. That's a whole subset called wave management, but it can get pretty complicated. So we'll just stick to the basics for now. So you're playing much more safe now, which is good. So now you need to combine how you're playing right now with like identifying your windows of aggression, right? So that you can get farm and look for trades on me at the same time. Because if you remember, like when I was playing the Akali, I just walked up and I just pressed Q. If it hit, and I went in. If it missed, then I just backed up. if you walked a bit too close and you're just out of Q, barely out of Q range, I'll use W for the move speed, right?
This place is beautiful. I'm going to.
So you can see, even though you literally don't have ult, I can't really fight you straight on if you hit your abilities. So that's good. So now I have to be scared, right? So now you're able to farm. The only issue is you could have done that like a lot sooner, right? You could have been playing aggressively a lot sooner. So you got to identify how to do that. All right.
Void rule number 1.
And that's just practice.
Don't die.
That's just knowing your limits. And now that you have ult, by the way, you can E backwards and just ult onto me right now. I used my ult earlier. So if you E backwards, it closes the gap towards me, right? And then you use ult to close the rest of it, and then you can just kill. That's another trick with the Kali. But
and eliminate it.
just make sure you know what options you have available to you at all points in time. Like there, you need to identify, hey, this guy has no ult to use it to survive me earlier. If I use E and ult to gap close, I can look for a kill. So that all makes sense, yeah? Alright, perfect. Alright, we can leave this one now. Alright, so you see how all this just really comes together, right? I know you're talking about team fight game plans initially, but it's just, there's so much going into the game that it's good to focus on the initial bit, but just so that I can address, you know, how to play team fights in general. I already kind of did earlier, but just remember, as a Kali, your goal isn't to do massive AoE damage. Your goal is to actually isolate one person. So usually whoever you hit with E, you want to find something that's squishy, ideally, and just try to just burst them. I don't know how relevant this will be because this is more geared towards higher levels of play when teams are actually playing together. But under the assumption that the enemy team is playing properly and they're grouped up, you want to have a very good, you want to be sure you're choosing the right timing to go in. So how you're going to play team fights in that case is you're going to be hovering on like the side of their team, right? You're looking for a flank. You're going to be hovering around there. You're going to be constantly threatening, saying, hey, I could go in right now, so watch out, right? Kind of. It's not quite this. You're kind of lurking, yes. Like, but the thing is, they can. It's less about the surprise of the flank, more about just being in a position to get on their back line, right? It's about being in a position to get on the targets you want to target. Because if you're sending with your team in front of them, right? Let me actually pull up paint. Let me pull up paint real quick, because this might help. Sorry, one sec. Let me share my screen. So it's kind of like a lurk in the sense that you're, you're sneaking up on them and trying to get on, catch them by surprise and get on people they don't want you to get on. But let's say these are your teammates, right? Let's say this is in mid lane. So let's just say this is the river. I should have just drawn the walls like this, but whatever. Let's say this is mid lane. This is wall number 2, 3, 4. All right, and their teams like here grouped as 5 with like an ADC back here, right? If you're grouped up with your team here, right, to get to this target, you have to go through all. You have to go through these guys, which is hard, right? It's a lot of people to go through. But if you're here, right, you're forcing them to move some of their people away from the front line to come zone you off. Yeah, this will actually probably just be one person, to be honest. You're putting pressure here for someone to rotate off, so and that can give your team either your team an opening to go in, or if this guy just doesn't move, that gives you an opportunity to go in on this target, right? So you're just you just want to stand here and be like, hey, I'm looking for this target, right? I can go on them whenever. You better not let me. That's basically the message you're sending across, right? And it puts the enemy team under pressure. If these guys separate too much right? If they walk up and this guy's still back here, if they separate too much, then you can just go in on this guy and then you can just kill them. If they group up too much, like whoever your engages on your team can maybe look for something. Who knows? It depends on the team comps, of course, how you play team fights. Some comps are more suited for playing differently, but assuming you're a team fight comp, which usually has some sort of AoE engage, that would be a good way to like force it. But the way you play fights is really just you stay on the flank, you identify your target, and you just threaten a kill on them. If the enemy team mispositions, or if this guy doesn't see you, like let's say you're in a bush and you get on them, right? You can just like to just combo them real quick for kill them and get out with your super high mobility, and then it's just a 5v4. So all this makes sense, yeah? It's just a good capture the flag? Yeah, kind of. It's kind of like that, yeah. What are you going to do once the ADC is killed? Just keep in mind it's not necessarily always the ADC. Sometimes it's just the easiest target you can get, because it might be too risky to go for a higher priority target. But yeah, just in general, assuming it's just assuming your question is just what do you do if your main target is dead? You just look for a different target, really. You just keep putting down as much damage as you can without overcommitting yourself. Because with Akali, you have to like dance in and out of the team fight. She's really hard to play, right? Because it's not just you go in and then you fight. There are champions like that. Like Wukong, you just go in, you press E, you Q, you ult, and you just keep going until they're dead or you're dead. But with Akali, you have to dance in and out based on your cooldowns and your energy. It's a lot to keep track of. But generally when your ult is down, right? Because assuming your ult is down and you've used it to kill someone and your team's still fighting, you've got the numbers advantage. You want to avoid being the person getting targeted by their damage dealers, because you have less tools to deal with them now without ult. But with W, you're completely fine to just run in there. You're once again picking one target. You're just pressing W, you're running at them, Q, back up, auto, Q, back up, auto, and then you're just trying to get as many empowered autos in there as possible on top of them without dying yourself. Like realistically, it just comes down to you're just looking to dump as much damage as you can. Like that part's simple. So, but you have to escape to yeah, in those cases, all right, then it's just dependent on, okay, is your life worth more than their ADC's life, right? Let's say you're like 1-9 and their ADC is 20-0, right? Just an extreme example to illustrate the point. Then you don't mind dying to kill the ADC, right? Because then it's worth it. You're denying but like let's say you're like really fed, and their ADC is just like 3-3, right? But if you go to kill them, you'll die. It's not worth it, because it's worth more to just for you to stay alive, and look for a more advantageous play later, because you'll probably have the advantage if you're ahead. If you're even, right? If neither of you are obviously fed, then it just comes down to who brings more to the team fight. Generally, like ADCs or just classes with high DPS are just worth more, and your goal is to just kill them anyways. So in those cases, yeah, you wouldn't mind trading 1-for-1. But yeah, that's generally how it goes. Yo, Billier, what's up? Oh yeah, apparently they revamped the Discord. Yeah, apparently this is just here for people who don't want to just DM random people for coaching, and like that's exactly what we need it here for, so it's perfect. How'd you play on hard? Sieging? Okay, so as a Kali, you don't have the range to really deal with a siege on your own, right? You don't have good wave clear. Your champion really kind of is just really mobile and just has a lot of 1v1 threat. But like if they're sieging, there's not much you can do on your own. You'd probably need your team there to help you wave clear, because your range is low and your wave clear is poor, right? But if they're invading a jungle, invading your jungle or something, then it's the same game plan as a fight, right? You're looking for just a flank onto an easy target that you can just kill and get your team a numbers advantage so that you can just win the skirmish. Right? If you're asking how to play her like from behind, then in that case, you're kind of just avoiding fights with people that you can't beat, right? Like that's standard, that's obvious. But the way you find your way back into a game is if you see like you're like again, I'm saying this a lot, but you're super mobile. You're really strong at isolating a target and one-shotting them, or like dealing a large amount of bursts to them. So what your goal is if you see someone that's low health or like in kill range for you and you're able to get onto them without sacrificing too much, then you go for it. Otherwise, you have to wait for your team to make an opening for you to make plays. That's generally it. Like a lot of this just boils down to don't take fights you can't take. Like if you lose it, just you don't have to take that risk. You can wait for a more advantageous position to be in. But the hardest situations are when your entire team's losing, right? And let's say they're not listening to comms, so you can't rely on any coordinated plays with them. In cases like that, you might just have to just go for the best options you have at that moment, and that will generally tend to just be reliant on outplaying someone in a 1v1 to get yourself a lead somehow. But ideally, you're not in that situation. Should I constantly check scoreboard? Yes, that is a really good idea. Because just staying as up to date as possible on all the information, it's easier to make decisions on what's right to do, right? Like if you never check scoreboard and you can't identify that the enemy AD carry is like has a 700 gold shutdown, so you just don't target them, that's bad. But if you press tab, you see, hey, this guy's worth a lot of gold, I might be able to claim that, then that's good, right? Because then you have a goal for your next team fight. So people sometimes think don't read too much into pings. I'm gonna be honest, most of the time, like especially in lower elo, pings just don't mean shit. They're either used to flame or to just laugh at something. Like when they're pinging someone's items, generally there's just two cases. Either they bought something stupid and they're laughing at it, or they have like a really big item spike and your team's just saying watch out. Best case they're saying watch out, worst case they're just saying, yo, this guy's fed as fuck, what the fuck happened? Alright, that's usually what those pings mean. But in theory it's just to highlight item spikes on enemy champions, and that's just to say, hey, watch out for this guy, he has this item now. For example, if someone has a Zhonya's Hourglass, right, they're hard to dive because they can just Zhonya's whenever they get dived on. Pinging that is useful, like that or stopwatch, because being aware of the tools enemy team has is quite important. But if it's just something like that's obviously dumb, then it's just, yeah, usually don't read into pings too much is basically what I'm saying. If there's pings and you don't immediately know what it is, chances are it's just nonsensical and you don't have to worry about it. Oh god. Yo, the bait ping's kind of funny as hell though. Oh god, yeah. Let their jungle help minion spawn Herald. Alright, so there's like two types of plays like in the game, I think. There's team plays and individual plays, yeah? The team plays, don't worry too much about what you individually can do. And this mostly just refers to stuff like macro decisions, like objectives, neutral objectives like Baron or Dragon, stuff like that. The most you can do is communicate with your team that you want to do stuff, but if they don't listen, right, and that makes the play bad, then you don't have to force it. It's better to just let the enemy get that play than die, and plus let the enemy get that play anyways, you know? There's not much you can do unless you're in a position where you can actually just threaten to kill them, right? So again, that all just comes down to practice and knowing your limits and knowing how much kill pressure you've got. But that'll come with time. Yeah. And likewise, if you ever find yourself really low health, but a wave is crashing and you don't want to miss the wave, unless you're absolutely sure you're not going to die, you might as well just recall. Because a lot of the times that will happen where you took a bad trade, right? You're in kill range, but your wave's in a really shit position and you're gonna miss resources if you recall. Chances are you're gonna miss those resources if you stay anyways, and plus give over a kill. So just keep in mind a lot of the times, like, it's better to just avoid the death unless you're absolutely sure of what you're doing. That makes sense? Alright, perfect. Yeah. Yeah. Like, it sounds super obvious, but it's definitely something like that people greed over a lot. Can we practice the Z one again? Yeah, sure. I will have to go after this though, but we can do that one more time. I'll space a bit more properly for this one, but because I am playing with 100 ping, there should be openings. Also, my side this is the best. Oh god, I don't have the right things.
Is the deadliest.
There we go. Yeah. Yeah, sometimes your team's doing dumb stuff, and if you're able to communicate to them, yep, do that. But right now, you're still new to the game, so you don't have to worry too much about that just yet. We'll just go through it one little bit at a time. Yeah. Will be available another time, right? Yeah, honestly, you can just DM me. Like, I wasn't like posting links and anything because like there's rules against self-advertisement, but like I'll be more available on a different Discord server. So if you want an invite to that, just let me know. Oh yeah, for everyone else who joined, just as a heads up, I am streaming. I should have said this earlier. It completely slipped my mind. So if you don't want to be on stream, I'm just letting you know now. It's not like a big stream though. It's kind of just chill. FF. No, you're right. My bad, man.
Minions have spawned.
No technique is forbidden. The shadows have enlightened me.
Zest. This I like.
After that Q connected, you could have walked up for an auto attack, just because again your passive has a lot of range. But if you don't walk up, I'm allowed to just walk up and auto the wave myself, because now I'm no longer scared of your auto attacks. My cooldowns are down here.
Do not deny me.
They're back up. So now you gotta watch out again. Just use all my cooldowns. This is an opportunity to look for a trade. Ooh. So remember, whenever I use my cooldowns, you want to capitalize them right away. Especially against a champion like me who has like relatively shorter cooldowns. Otherwise you'll miss a window. Nice. W still needs practice, but this is already a lot better.
Balance is a fool's master.
You are a little too liberal with your W usage though. Make sure it's a bit more guaranteed. Because if I'm back up and you use W, that's a really big cooldown that's now gone. So now I can walk up like this, not be scared.
Tradition is the cause of wisdom.
So here, all your cooldowns are down, so I can look for as much damage as possible. At this point, you're just too low health.
Do not fear the shrouded.
Alright. Nice. Alright. Perfect. There, I used all my abilities. You win it. Nice. Just one thing about your E, though. It's pretty hard to hit at max range. You actually want to try to get a bit closer, especially past my minions, if you want to hit me with it while I'm walking up. Alright? It'll make it at least a bit more consistent. Because right now you're trying to just E because you're not taking the minions into consideration. But because the minions do block the E, like, they're, well, blocking it. Alright. We can leave this one. I am coaching TSM over here. Yeah. Just as a heads up, because you just joined, I am streaming, but like I'm about to go, but FF. Oh no, like on Twitch, but like, yeah, but that's really it. All right, Mr. TSM. That is it for me for now. But if you want to like contact me, well, like you've got access to my Discord, so feel free to DM me. All right. Just keep getting practice in. Practice is key. No problem, man. All right. Have a good one, guys. See ya. Bronze coach coaching. What do you mean? Yeah, no. I figured I'd spend some time just doing some for fun coaching. Just cause we played a bunch of solo queue and then I want to just get some coaching VODs out there. There was a new player asking for help in the League Discord, so I just dropped in there and I was like, hey, you know, if you need help, let me know. I got you covered. And we just went over some basics. I'm gonna send you my Yumi VOD to review. Bro, there's nothing to review with Yumi, man. Press E. Easy game. Alright. I'm hopping off here, though. Thanks for dropping in today, guys. Vidal, it was good seeing you again, man. It's been a while. Alright. Have a great day, guys. Bye-bye. I'm doing good, man. Hope you are too. Have a good rest of your day. See you next time.